hop on there. Hey Josh. I have no idea how to check YouTube. Still have no idea. Yeah, I can see him live in both. It doesn't have like the interface like on Twitch. Like I got all those little widgets I can move around. Not for YouTube though. Like obviously it says I'm live, but that's it. I can't, you know, like hear it, anything like that. I can't see the video, so I can't see if it's artifacting or anything like that. And I can't see the health of the stream either. It's weird. I probably did looking at the wrong section for it, but that's the thing. I don't know where the hell I'm supposed to be looking. Mic is always quiet because I barely speak half the time. It's good enough for now. But yeah, like, how do you look at the health of your stream on YouTube? That's what I'm curious about. Because I can see the health on like Twitch. For me, it's saying it's excellent at the moment, which is good. But that's mainly because I'm standing still at the moment in the game. But I can't see the health for YouTube. As long as I can see it, and it telling me, that'd be great. It's not. Which is confusing. Like, how do normal YouTubers check the health of their stream? Oh, could it be analytics? Yeah. Well, I can just leave it for now, I guess. Till I find out. Really, at the moment, I was on the channel content, and I clicked on what is literally shown as streaming. All I can see from it. Oh no, no. I just found it. When you go into the content itself, where did I see that? Go back. When I click on, when I hover over it, I can choose the view live control room, and that will show me everything, which is what I wanted to see. Because it's kind of pointless if I can't see if the connection is good. It's mainly because OBS doesn't show that. That's the only thing I care about, is to see if the connection is good and the quality is good. That's all I care about. I don't care about anything else other than obviously sound quality. But at the moment, I'm not doing anything, no music at the moment. It's just my voice. Like looking at OBS, it's encroaching on yellow on the bar. No, OBS doesn't show it. It might be like a hidden widget I don't know about, which you can dock onto it, but it doesn't show me on that. Well, it shows like the it does say, you know, like drop frames and the KBS. I don't know what that means, but showing in green, which is all bars, that seems good. But I actually want to know it on the streams themselves properly, because that will tell me if it's dropping frames or not. And at the moment, nothing, but I am doing nothing in game. That is the thing though, I know. Like to see how loud it is. Quite loud. Put that down. Mage. I'm still using the same settings I was using for Monster Hunter, so it shouldn't be insanely loud. Just when I'm doing nothing, it's not going to be that loud. When I'm in combat, it's going to be hella loud. At the moment. Yeah. It's just getting the sweet spot, that's all it is. It's like I got the gains on the mic, but obviously for me is finding that sweet spot, which that's going to take 50 years for me to find that, for starters. You know what else? That's one of the things I'm trying to learn, because like when I'm speaking now, can you hear me when I'm hitting those sheep, those poor sheeps? Can you hear me? If not, then I'd obviously gonna put it down a bit. The best way to do it is literally ask you, can you hear me? Barely hear me. How about when it's like this? Can you hear me when like this? When there's like nothing going on at the moment? That's just combat then. Let's just say I just bring down the sound a bit. That's all that is, isn't it? Like right now. So I put it down now. So I can see my voice is in yellow, but then the sound for the game is just below that. It's in the greens now. True, more gains on the mic. Like I have done that, but then at the moment it's just under red for peaking. Like, let's have a look at my filters. And just put the decibel up by like 2 times, so now it's gone up by an extra decibel. It's not going to change that much. But if I put it by this amount, okay, that should have brought it up by a fuckload, at least. And let's try again now. Yeah, I've already got like some audio filters for my mic. Obviously I got that. I already got like the settings for the mic anyway with the voice meter. But obviously I don't want to make it so it's loud, but then it's picking up all the background noise. That's my only concern. But if you can hear me while I'm battling now, and it's not obnoxiously loud, it's good. But obviously I don't want it too quiet, which nobody can hear anything. Like at the moment, everything's on max. And like on my end, I put down the music from my microphone and I've boosted it on OBS. Because I like having my sound quite down a bit because I don't want to be deafened. But yes. Also, I do like my lovely potato. It's home for that. No, that's that one. There. Lovely potat. I'm just looking at your thing. But yeah, I already have the filters on it. I got the gains on my mic. I also added gains on the banana meter thing as well. I'm not gonna put filters for it, I will say that. I'm just making sure it doesn't yeah, I'm just making sure it doesn't go into the red on OBS. That's all I've done. Loud enough that people can hear me, but obviously I just have to make sure that the sound for the game is not obnoxiously loud. The reason at the moment is quiet as hell. No background music, which I find weird, but at the moment it's quiet. Quality-wise is fine, because I'm doing nothing at the moment. I'm just out in the open world doing nothing and killing sheep. They look like sheep anyway. Jesus Christ, look at that. That is a angry, hairy goblin. Horrible little things. Some background music anyway. A bit of music that should do for now. Yeah, me and audio, man, it never goes well. That's one of those things, isn't it? How's your editing anyway? Got some nice clips you wanna like clip on, or some shorts? So I haven't watched your whole stream of Oblivion, but I've watched a good bit today. The sound, yeah, impossible. Well, the only way I can do it is making too many recordings and going back and forth. But the true best way to do it is if people on your channel just ask them, how's the sound? Jesus, Enshrouded. Yeah, that is an insanely long time ago. Jesus. I like how some zones it's just perfect quiet, and then some zones actually bother to put the background music on. It might be because it's the like a Realm Reborn, so some zones are not didn't have some background music, but some did. like, like this zone for some reason has background music, but that zone had nothing. Like if I go over here, it might change it now to dead silent. No, it's the best testing scenario because I actually want to know how loud the background music is, because then I can gauge how loud the spells would be. So like right now, it's like just slightly almost getting towards the yellow. They can be brought down a tiny smidge. That's me just looking at the OBS though, that's the problem. As long, I think the sweet spot would be just below, a few decibels below the yellow, and just have my mic more way over the yellow, so then at least then it would be over the whatever sound the game is making at least. That's me gauging that. That's just what one can hope anyway. But yeah, I got the restream widgets everywhere. All clipped on. Can't complain about that. I like the no music again. Well, you know, I'm like with audio as well. I'm like yourself. I'm slightly picky as well. Like I would like the game music for when people listen to it can hear it fine, but obviously I want my voice to be at least overpower it so people can hear me if I make a comment or speak. Half the time when I'm playing games, I fucking do have the sound off and then just pure silence. But obviously people don't like that. Yeah, like the only reason I'm streaming now is because I thought it'd be an interesting thing for you to, while you're editing, because it is time consuming. Half of it is just rendering shit, going back and forth. Like you're not listening to anything, you're just going back and forth, putting stuff onto it. It's something you can have in the background or others look. Oh, that's what you do in Final Fantasy, is it? Might make you interested to play it. That's the thing. Like you saw me playing it like a long while ago, but it was only bits and parts of it, because I did stream A Realm Reborn before, and it was mainly Kelly watching bits of it when she was doing her art commissions. Yeah, because even when I tried to do video editing, I was not like what you do, and fucking no, that's too much energy, that is. It was drag and drop and cut, paste, drag, cut, paste, render, drag, cut, paste, then render more, then obviously then it was chuck it in the impression thing to make it smaller, and then throw it on YouTube. Well, that's the thing. As long as you got to the point where you know what you're doing, best to go out your way to see how you can make it your handbrake. Trying to make it so you do as little as possible for the minimum required you need to have it. For me, I almost did nothing. All I cared about was having Audacity audio linked up, synced up to the video, and that was it. That's all I cared about. Oh good God! Yeah, like well, the handbrake was simple. You just for me anyway. It was just you check the video and then to go from almost a gig to like 200 megabytes. That's the only reason you did it now. So just compress it. Like funny enough, like the only reason I even use Audacity for some of the streaming was to check my audio on my mic. That's the only reason I used it. Like, obviously you can listen to yourself, but I wanted to listen to what it would sound like recording as well. Me listening to myself, obviously, it's simple, but listen to recording, at least I know what I might sound like recording. Just in case it sound fine to me, but when I'm recording, it might sound different. Because all it would take is some weird interface going back and forth with a stupid recording, and it ends up shit. And it's too late to find out then. God. Yeah, I'm not going to read this crap. That's one thing, I'm not a voice actor. And I don't intend to be either. I like reading, but I don't like talking while reading. I'm not a psychopath. Yep. I have never paid attention to class quests. I will say that. That's mainly because I'm not going to stay with the Black Mage. When I reach Heaven's Sword, I would like to go back to the Mechanist. I know. By the way, because I played the Orc Lady for so long, my camera angle sometimes gets stuck like that. Like, the camera angle is so awkward as well, because the point of origin of your character is so low down now compared to upwards, so the camera angle does get affected a lot. So it is a potato problem, which is hilarious. Can't go bad with potato, can you? Interesting looking thing though, when you have those feathers on him. Like, how far did you take the Black Mage? Because as a class, it is fine. I know I played the Lancer, but I was invested in it in the end. I was disappointed with that. I thought I might like it, but it turns out I did not like it that much. It was not interesting. I will do daily roulettes. I don't really need it right now, I mean, because I am level 40 and my main scenario quest is 24. I don't really need the levels. But the problem is, because of the Mechanist, I will have to do daily roulettes to level up, because it starts at level 30? I can't remember what level they start at, but I always been annoyed that they start so underleveled, and it's annoying to level it up, because the only effective way to level up is either spamming roulettes, or if you Damascus, you spam Palace of the Dead, which I don't want to do. I'd rather just spam dungeons. I have got like the road to 90 now, so obviously I got double XP, but it still takes a long while. Yeah, my first time playing, I played as a rogue, then right into ninja. First time playing. That combos, getting those right, was interesting. I'll say that. Quite interesting. Especially when you fuck it up and you get the little rabbit on your head. Surprisingly enough, the combos for it is not horrendously bad anyway. Like, if I'm able to play it fine, people should be able to play it fine as well. Yeah, secret rotate. The only class that visually shows people that you fucked up your rotation. Considering how toxic WoW players are, imagine if they had above their head a big massive sign that says that you fucked up your rotation. Oh my god, imagine how toxic that would be in Mythics. Good lord. But yeah, the only rotation you remember is your 1, your single, 2, your, I think there was a dot at a time, and then your multi-target combo. That's all you need to remember. Yeah, so in my mind now, 11 is level up Black Mage, then I will try to level up the Mechanist. I'm going to keep renaming him as Mechanist, Mechanist, both the same. Mainly because I've always liked it. That's the problem. I've always liked it, but I never got it to max level. I might have a look at the painting class because I did enjoy that. That was an interesting class. I did enjoy that. It's Machinist, Mechanist. So like, here we go. Mechanist. Problem, I've been reading too many light novels with like terms like Mechanist. Yeah, you can either be a conjurer, scholar, astrologian, or a sage. People don't like astrologian. Go that healer. You'd be basically playing Yu-Gi-Oh or Magic, try to heal people. Imagine as an RG, or you keep drawing as land cards and no monsters. Looking you in the background is your tank time, but all you keep doing is drawing land cards. Any shit is funny. But yeah, coming back to this, one of those weird itches I get every so often to come back and play Final Fantasy. Still never completed it. That's that's one of those things. I'm like one of those weird people, so I can go back and play around Reborn. People hate it to no end. The only thing I hate about it is the main cutscenes don't have voice acting. That's the only thing I wish they had. If they went back to it and just put voice acting onto it. Obviously, it would be a bit awkward now because obviously the old voice actor's not here, and then you got that poor lady that passed away as well. So she can't. So it'd be kind of conflicting because everybody will have different voice actors. But it would be nice. Just for the main scenario quest anyway, not it just because obviously when you go from Realm Reborn to Heavensward, a lot more voice acting. And obviously, if I had people, I might consider reading obviously the quests. Few people, but it's you. I don't care about you. Obviously, you want me to read. Obviously, I will comply. Surprisingly enough, I do read them. I actually do read them. It's just I already know what the quest is about, so I don't need to read them. I don't know about this class quest. I know it's something to do with the evil void minion that possesses people and basically controls them. Other than that, I can't remember anything else. Like at the moment, the main quest, I already know what's happening. Like I know that we're going to go to all the basically the animal tribe people to make sure that they're not worshiping the god and summoning them. at the moment, I've been dealing with the cabbage people. The thing is, like, I played so much of Oblivion. I played a bit of it and I'm like, I really know what's happening all the time. Like, other than the HD upgrade, I can't get back into it. That's the problem right there for me, is because of that. Like, when I say I played a lot of it, I mean that when I had it for the PlayStation 3, I made multiple characters. I grinded a lot of skills to 100. And a lot of those skills, it's not an easy grind either. So I've leveled Speechcraft a lot in that game, just so, because the level 100 in it, it makes all vendors have 500 more gil. You can specifically target a vendor, which you always use, to have 500. I've always maxed like sword. I've always maxed destruction. I've always maxed restoration. Yeah, for me, it's just I played too much of it previously that I know exactly what's going on. For me, I'd rather see somebody else play it to see their reactions of it. It's like at the moment you're towards almost the end now, because the whole point of the main quest is you're closing all those Oblivion gates to stop the dangerous prince from basically taking over. That's the whole point. And me watching you play it, that's more entertaining than me playing it, sadly. Like, the next things I'm interested to see you play through now is, because there's only 2 proper expansions. You got the night one, which should be the first one you choose, not the Shivering Isles. The Shivering Isles is a big, massive expansion. You choose that last. But the night one is good. It's 100% like Knights of the Round Table. It's like if you're on an Alpha quest and search for the Holy Grail. It's fun. It's interesting. Then Shivering Isles is a big beast. I love that expansion. Love that expansion. And the armor you get from there is awesome looking as well. Especially the plate armor. Plate armor from there is top tier in my opinion. Visually. It's good as well. So if I recall, it's better than the Daedric armor you can get. It's whatever the base gear. I know it's like glass is like, I know it's for light armor. I don't know if Daedric's the best. I can't recall because you've got that tier system for the loot. I just can't remember. Yeah, like when I bought those 2 expansions for Oblivion. I enjoyed them a lot. Especially the Shivering Isles, mainly because the base game itself, without obviously it being revamped HD, it was bland looking. It was quite bland looking, but then when you go to Shivering Isles, very colourful, very vibrant. I love that visually. It's very beautiful. It's like surprisingly enough, like for like Skyrim, I played crap ton. Fucking hell. Fucking God. Getting blindsided by a goddamn mech. Like the fucking mounts in this game are. Yeah, I know, man. It's fucking mech suits. Look at that. When you were like, you know, like living like a barbarian in the wilderness, people still using horses, and a bloody mech comes out of nowhere. Love the mounts in this game, man. They're so all over the place. I love it. But yeah, like for Skyrim, like I played the base game, crap ton. I never properly played any of the expansions. Played it a bit. So I did a bit. I played a bit of the vampire werewolf DLC, but that was only a bit of it, and that was a good while ago. Because me, you, Grant, we played it at the same time, and we were just on. We were just in, you know, at that time it was I think it was Skype, and we were just talking like what we were doing. Like at one point, Grant said, "Oh, I popped into what he didn't realize was the DLC because it took him to the place." Like I never tried it because I bought the game obviously for Steam, and it came with the DLCs. So I tried it. It was interesting because other than, because obviously this was the game that you could be aware of by joining like the companion guild and all that, and that was interesting as well. And you get awesome gear as well during the campaign in the vampire DLC. It's pretty cool. But also there's other things in it which, like, you can go to a part of Morrowind, and you can. One of the things I found out is because it's in the future, is how they do the things. I don't know how much of a time skip it is, probably like a couple hundred years. In Morrowind, you got those little weird bug things that walk in the swamp area. In Skyrim, that was the very last one alive because they all gone extinct. Found that quite interesting. Sad that it had to go extinct, but quite interesting. Yeah, it's just one of those things like with the Elder Scrolls games, like you can sink a lot of it in one go, like I did. But that was one of those things like you buy a game for the PlayStation, then have tons of money, you play that one game for the next 6 months. You play the crap out of it. It's like I played the crap out of like, you know, like Fallout 3, played the crap out of New Vegas. I don't know why, but I've got that mature filtering. You just showing stars to me. What is this? Yeah. That's hilarious for me. All I can see is stars, but I don't know if you did that purposely. Because it looks like a profundity filter. Hilarious. It's your clip. What do you mean my clip? One has been expecting you walking one. This one fetch elder one. I saved the elder, I did a dungeon. Oh, you post an URL. Yeah. I got like the default. Yeah. Just tell me how to disable it to make it so you can link. Like it won't even let me inspect it, like what you've just posted. Like you normally should be able to, I would have thought. But yeah. The cabbages. The floating cabbages. Papalumo. I have no idea how they work either. I can understand why it would want to block URLs, but it's a Twitch link. I would have thought you'd be able to post a clip. The Waka one, he did that weird name. This one is grateful. Neuraxia. What a weird name. If you want me to voice act, I will definitely do it. Oh yeah, that clip I showed you yesterday from Stormblood. Oh god. That's when it starts picking up with some fun moments. No, actually, it's not rare voice acting in after Heaven's Sword. Like, I had quite a bit of voice acting in there. After that is all a lot of voice acting for the main quest clips. Especially with Yustola. Yeah, because obviously it's one of those things that obviously she's blind. She doesn't notice people running that often. She can only detect people with like ether, which is, it'd be like an aura, like a glowy aura around a person. You can actually, like, one of the stupid thing is, like, you can accidentally throw something towards her so she can grab. She might actually might get hit in the face. Yeah, it's like one of the things is like when all the gang gets teleported, because she's not used to like detecting who's who, because half the time she won't know who that person is unless you recognize like your aura. Often, she actually at one point walks past you and didn't realize it was you, the player. Well, she is a cat. That could work well. But I thought only dogs have the best smell. I don't know about cats' smell. You might enjoy Ursula coming up to you and sniffing you, but I find that weird. Lord Ramu. I am actually reading this. Well, cats do mark. I do know that because they do spray. Oh, I just realized something. Amazing, by the way. Because I'm playing the story again, I will be able to kill and fight King Moogle again. And I love the music in that fight. And I can watch some of the good cutscenes as well again. Really, and they can find that interesting. Cats could be trained as good as dogs. I guess they would use them as scented cats instead of sending dogs, but cats are yeah. Good luck in trying to train a cat to be a cocaine cat and a cocaine dog, sniffing dog. The cat would probably enjoy it. Probably roll around in there, probably thinking it's catnip. Oh, look at that! Given a gem! Herbalized crystal! Oh shit, oh, I gotta do the annoying big crystal, the mother crystal. The mommy crystal. Think. Feel. Oh, I already have two. Didn't even pay attention. Purpley. Gasp! The elder cabbage is so shocked. Yeah, King Moogle is the best. Has the best soundtrack. Top tier. Like, I know the Alexandria fight music is awesome, but nah, I can't beat King Moogle fight music. Top tier. Oh my god, they actually put that on there now. The thing is, I am biased, mainly because I haven't heard other soundtracks, but there are also other ones as well. Like, I can't remember, like the Titans, I don't know what the fuck, I don't know if they are called Titans now. I can't remember what the hell they're called. The big beastie guys. There's a bug one in Heaven's Sword, which has really good soundtrack as well. Like you just going back and forth. Strangely enough, I do have the chat as well. It's like in the corner. Don't know how that I could put that around for a couple of minutes to see how that works. Doesn't look like it's working. I can't. It doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't show it properly. It's there. It's not even showing your message. That I can see anyway. And yeah. Yeah, testing. Yeah, because it's supposed to. It is. It's using that. It's supposed to use that. Let me check it on it again. Refresh the cache. Yeah, because I got it like, you know, the restream chat. Yeah, like I'm on like the chat, literally the basic chat, I can go into the like settings and embed in stream, and I just copy the embed chat for events. I guess that's it. Or was it this one? I could try this one. Let me try this. That could be it. Try speaking. No, probably not. No, it's there. I can see it now. Yep, it's there. Yeah, it's working now. There was there was 3 on the embedded stream. You got embedded chat, which I wasn't using. I was using embed chat for events, which was the wrong one. Yeah. Yeah, so now it shows YouTube and Twitch. Now I'm going to hide it. Really no point having it on there when it's only yourself. If it was actually people on your and actually going back and forth, then I will enable chat. Oh yeah, I want to change the realm I'm on. Oh, look at Cerberus. Want it retyper? I guess not. Because I remember I was watching YouTube, your YouTube stream. I wouldn't be able to see what was said in Twitch. Yep, everything's working fine. As you say, because my internet is so goddamn slow with upload, using Restream is a bad idea. Unless I have fiber, then obviously doing the multi-stream would be fine. So you can control the quality, because the bitrate for YouTube is massive compared to Twitch. That I knew. Or I can just leave it as is, to be honest. No harm in leaving it as is. Look at this little guy. Oh, he has a blue face. Little android. Got a TV for the face. That. Cute. I haven't checked, but I don't know. So I think you can get hairstyles, but I wonder if you can get facial hairstyles as well. Because the Lalafels don't have an actual proper like beard. That's what I wanted, but they don't have one. Hairstyle, perfect. Yeah, I can't believe that I had to paint my eyebrows on, because they are very thin. Literally pink. I did try using the hair color, but it's like very, very bright. Pink? It's not pink though. One is like going towards red. Towards the end of the tips, that's pink. That's my highlights. As far as I can go. You can just see the eyebrows right there. You can just see it. Yeah, you can. In the center of it, that's where the eyebrows are. Go out of place. I like checking his transmog. That little rat's floating. Like, I can spend like half an hour just looking at people's pets and transmog. God knows what it's like in the Mages, in the current content, like Major City. Oh, look, a capybara. I haven't seen those for a while now. Probably just played the game. Look at that. Red panda. That little thing. And now we're a chef hat. Buckle. Me lady. Need some clothes on, good God. But yeah, I do miss the bands. They could be in the Mage, but current expansion city. Probably might find them there. Limbs is usually packed like this though. It's mainly because it's the most convenient place to like post and get something off the marketplace because it's just like at the crystal. Yeah, transmog in this game top tier. Mounts in this game top tier. Well, could suck a dick with its horrendously shit mounts. Transmogs depends on class. It's not like all transmogs in this game is top tier, obviously. Huh. Let me pin delete. Yep. Oh, she got the violin. Oh, dude behind us joining in. Literally the only reason to level a bard is just for that. Like, obviously she's using like an add-on to import like the music script, so they can import the music in there. It's still fun though, especially when you can get an orchestra band. Which nobody goes out their right mind to level max a bard. They only get the bard to the point which you can use the instruments. Period. That's the only reason they're good for is morale boosting. Technically bannable, yes, as long as you don't show it off. Don't show and tell, and that's all that matters. Well, that's nothing to be proud of, Josh. I'll tell you that right now. Big oof. Or throwing shade. So look, is there a new season out? Because that witch season's been on for a while now. Don't forget, I played D4 as well. It was fine. That season was fine. Yeah, new season. Oh, Bow's return. Funny enough, I might have an interest, because I did not mind it. I did tell you that, because I did play it. Oh, 100% it's not fun. But put it this way, it's more enjoyable and fun than Path of Exile 2. What does that tell you? Oh. Just went past the Taro. That doggo is so bright. Doggo. Which potato? It's 2. Yeah, no voice acting. You want me to read? I can read for you. I will not change my voice pitch though. It'd be my normal voice. Yeah, the Stonewind leader guys in the background. Oh, sorry, Silverwood City. It's the Elf Lord. Can't remember his name. I can't remember the voice actor's name. And on that note, I take my leave. I trust the Bostian reports will serve you well. Meh. Yeah, the storyline for Realm Ruin is basic, as it can be, thankfully. Now for no pompous asshole. Why can't you be like your grandfather? God, the way the potato people walk. It's like if they shat themselves. It's like they're taking the biggest dump in it imaginable. Hooray! Did all the work. If you had a rod up your ass, yeah. Who's next? Saijin or the Leviathan? I'd rather go to the Leviathan, to be honest. You stole her. You stole her. Oh, so she used to have blue eyes. Don't loot the cat. Is. Ruda. Win, bitch. Ida. Who's that now? Oh, the girl with the blindfold. Yada. Ida. Yeah, I say Yida. Or Yida. Either count as the Y as a Yi or a Ya. Depends what mood I'm in. Oh, Tataro's been manhandled. My bling? What bling? Oh, yeah. Because I chosen the mullet, I thought I should go slightly redneck and put a earring on. Oh, self. Because white trash usually have earrings, don't they? The other earring is actually my equipment. So the silver earring, that is actually part of the cosmetics for the character. Oh yes. You look at a lot of rednecks, they've got cow nose rings or tons of earrings. Show off their wealth, which they don't have. Makes sense, isn't it? It's just something visually I see it every so often. Especially when they be poorly put on display in like TV shows. Every time you see basically a redneck or whatever you want to call them, white trash, they always have piercings everywhere. and tons of tattoos. It's Fancred. I just love this as a potatoes like a just guard in the door. Oh my god. Oh, it's fucking hilarious just thinking about it. Somebody comes to attack it, come in and they just don't even notice the guards. They're the best hidden guards ever because people would just wouldn't even notice them. What is Miss Moonbrada? What the hell does that mean? Is that why you name Fancred? Hemophilia. Finish my quest. Thank you. Ah, okay. I just forget those things. I'm also not good with names. Like unless I see them so many times, then I will remember them. But if I don't see it that many times, I usually forget. I am horrible with it. But Iran J, because obviously he's been around so long, you remember that. Same thing with Mephilia. She sacrifices herself as well. But she was more than a cliff note. Oh good god. Because obviously you missed it. When you reach 20 or 15, you have to do the quest where you go to all the major cities, and they do a they commemorate the when the dragon escaped and killed a lot of people. So they doing that. Oh, the Potato Queen, man! Fucking hell, the squeaky voice, the voice acting for that. Good god. You mean my doofus face? I'm beautiful. I also made my eyes yellow, so I'm like a cat. A mongrel cat, but a cat nonetheless. Yeah. The problem is when you keep saying doofus, all I'm thinking of is the main character on Desponia. That's all I'm thinking of every time you keep saying that, so does it work? Not many people down there. A few. Yeah. The hype is gone now, so you don't see that many people. Sponia. It's a click adventure game. It's fun. And let me get the name. Yeah, it is Deponia. Like, I sent you, like, a video of this, like, there was a very long way back. Let me link it to you. That's just, I think that's the third game in the series? I might be wrong. But let me get you the opening of Deponia. It's fun. It's because I sent it to you like ages ago. And when I mean, dude's like naked. And tiger undies. Very primal. So yeah, I linked it to you a very long time ago. But it was only the opening song I linked you. I didn't link you the actual full game. But, like, not a lot of people are that interested in point and click games. Only like a select niche of people like that. But I found it fun. I found the game interesting and fun. Would I recommend the game? Won't feel like those type of games. Very story driven, obviously, because it's that type of game. Like, you know, the Telltale games is like that. It's that type of game. Yeah, I can't actually mount my fucking thing. Keep forgetting that. Yep. I have not played them, but I watched the whole playthrough of them. The only reason I got it is because I want to support the game. Just one of those things that I approved the game. I enjoyed it when I watched it. I'm happy with it. It's not and it's not good with those type of games, especially when you actually have to think. The game does give you hints what to do and how to progress, but I'm too stupid. Release that is it down there? Oh no. Yeah, true. Is it strange, Josh, that I can use hotkeys fine in this game, but I don't use it properly in World of Warcraft? Yeah, I never play horror games. I've never been interested in them whatsoever. What? 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 In life, fucking that's gone too far, that is. slightly. Yeah. So it's like I bound some of my skills in WoW. Half the time I will click other skills, but in Final Fantasy I bound everything properly, and I actually got my way to think where I actually want to do stuff. So this is my mindset. I have taken this into WoW. So first line, yeah, these are my 1 to 3, or all the way up, obviously. But obviously 5 is the furthest I could do because of my small hands. Don't forget my little T-Rex hands, so I can't go far. 5 is the furthest I could go. So the first line is my major skills I always constantly use. Below is my my alt ones. These are like activation skills. These are sort of skills like that gives me buffs, so I'm doing something with them. Third row are my AoE skills. And then the top ones are very situational skills. That's how I do my hotbar. Oh, I got no memory muscle whatsoever. I'm just that stupid. Like, I don't have like an MMO mouse, but I have like a 3-button mouse. And that's only for like control 1, 2, and 3. That's it. I usually could sit and decide what I want to use those for. Like eventually I would change like the... That's just for my AoE, that is. So I don't have to think about it. Yeah, I'm just strange. But the thing is, some people do the key binding strings though as well. And yes, I am using... I'm not moving with my mouse. I do that on and off. I'm not always basically mouse. I'm not always mouse. That's mainly because it's mainly because half the time I'm actually don't have my mouse in the game. That's the reason why. And I like right now I'm using my mouse. And just popping around on the space bar. I go back and forth. I go back and forth. I go back and forth. That's the weird thing I can do sometimes. Like in WoW, okay. Some classes have my Q so my ASD is unbounded. So I can only do Q and E to strafe left and right. And like ASD is actually for skills. For some other classes, it's normal keyboard layout. Like I said, I'm weird with my keybinds. For me, it's always dependent on the class and how I want to set it up, how I want the movement to feel. It's like, for example, would be for like if I was playing Demon Hunter, I will make ASD as skills. But for my Warlock, I wouldn't. It would just be for moving around. But half the time it will be, you know, strafing like this, so I'm too used to strafing. One thing I haven't done yet on this character is, like on my other character, I do have my camera auto like moving with it. I usually turn it off because when I'm strafing, I actually don't want the camera to move. And that weird. Half the time I click my defensives. That's how you're gonna recall with that. That's maybe because half the time I'm not using them, so they're not keybind. Yeah, so I usually forget to keybind them and just leave them on the side. So you will always see on my like any screenshots is the left side I have skills I always use. The right side, which is over here, is what I don't use. They are keybind, but they like the keybind would be like, you know, would be like Control 0, Control minus, but I don't use them, so I click them. Don't forget now, because I was like, this is how crazy. So between Burning Crusade and Wrath, I would say towards the beginning of Wrath, I just slightly got off clicking, and then I started key binding. So around that time, I was using a laptop, so it made sense to obviously keybind on the laptop. But it was semi keybinding and moving with the mouse and shit and clicking. And I've never gone off that habit. Like, funny enough, the person who showed me how to like keybind was fucking Swifty. But obviously I wasn't a warrior, I was a warlock, so I was macroing all my yeah, this is the progression of me, okay? Going from Burning Crusade to Wrath. In Wrath, I still had some of the macros I had for like Seduce with my succubus, Sacrifice. I actually had a macro to me to press, well, for me, click for my minion to attack, because I had it on passive, because you don't want your minion to attack. Like now, now I actually have my attack on my scroll wheel. I actually have scroll in and out actually disabled. So if I want to attack, I just do up and down. So how does that sound to you? Me using my attack to like attack and all that is actually scroll up and down. How does that make you feel? I actually have that in Classic when I was playing on my Warlock. It's mainly because you don't want your pet to have full aggro on a target, so I have it on scroll wheel. Don't worry, Josh. If you saw my setup, you would cringe to all hell, and how my thought process works with how I play a goddamn game, especially with MMOs. You would cringe to all hell, and you would ask me, Mike, why did you set it this way? What are you doing? Why do you do this? Let me explain you how bad it is, okay? This is how I this is how I want to use control. I don't press. I don't use my fingers. I use my palm to hold down control to press 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I actually have my palm pressing on control. It's only Alt I actually use my thumb. Well, that's not bad. If you can rebind using your MMO mouse, that's the whole point. But it's because my tiny little hands, the way I set up how I'm supposed to bind is weird. It's like I just mentioned, I sometimes hold my palm on control to use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I don't use my pinky. No. No. That's wrong in itself. You don't use the pinky. Sacrilegious, that is. You don't use the pinky for the control. Well, all I can say is, at least I've gone on the habit to not click. I do click occasionally though. That's mainly because my mind does not catch up with my fingers to press the right keys, so I just click them. But that can happen. But that's the thing, like define a normal keybind setup. Like, if you want to hear something really, really insane, I knew somebody that used, he was clicking, but he held control and scrolled up and down to bring it, because obviously you weren't able to put, no, you were. He didn't know what the option is to have the action bar, like above like the main one. Because in WoW, if you hold control and scroll, you can go go between the layers of the action bar to change it, to go up and down. So he was doing that to press, still click the skills, but he was scrolling through the action bar up and down to click on the right ones. So I knew somebody who did that. Yeah, so he was rotating up and down, because there was an option to obviously to have the action bar spread out, which I found out because I was going up and down. I was going up and down and clicking, but I was clicking the number to go up and down. But yeah, now, yeah, I'm not really clicking now. I try to at least get everything on the hotbar and keybind that I feel comfortable with. But it does get to a point that if there's so many buttons to press, then I would just fucking click on some of them. But everything that's supposed to be on the main rotation is binded. Anything that's not on the main rotation, I can't be asked to bind them. Because I'm not going to remember that I bound something to like Control Shift 5 to something. I'm not going to do that. Back in the day when I was using Healbot, I had hover over. So hover over, control up was like flash heal. That was a thing back in the day. I used that with Gladius to do my priest arena. That's how I used to do my priest healing back in the day. Nah, I'm not going to do the Levy unlock. It's kind of pointless. Oh, new goggles. Nice. Oh, wrong one. I never understand this. Why does it always make you naked when you click on the glamour? I wish it didn't do that. Oh, wrong one. There you go. I got some new gear. Where am I going? Really? I'm going back. But yeah, we all have our weird niches and how we learned. So WoW was my first MMO, and I had zero concept with key binding and all that. It took me a long while to figure that out, by the way. At that point, WoW was my proper first computer gaming experience. That's the thing that like obviously I played other games on the PC, but not like WoW. Any other game were basic games that you wouldn't keybind. You just click on the skill or click on like an ability. You didn't keybind everything. Like don't forget, I was playing on the the console was my main gaming setup. Then WoW happened. Then I had a shitty computer for WoW, but then I played on the laptop the majority of the time. Christ, it was only, I think it was just before Cataclysm came out, I actually built my first PC. Then I went off the laptop. So yeah, it's to me, concept of binding everything and doing that. Like I never even bother thinking, pressing 1 to 5, 1 to 6 and all that my abilities. I was clicking them. That made sense to me. Hemophilia. Wow. Somebody just fucking spamming my shit. Actually, I had to go into Twitch for that. Ban that guy. Fucking dickhead. So much hoops you have to go around to fucking ban a bot. Why can't it just be one thing and just click on it and just ban him? Didn't see that option. Wow. Want to be on top of that shit, don't I? Yeah, tell Kelly if she wants to relax watching Final Fantasy, she can in the background. Especially when I'm trying to play it again. This is my 4th run of Final Fantasy now, fucking hell. Is it strange that I feel fine and happy playing Final Fantasy again, but I can never do the same thing with WoW? Yeah, it's too much effort, that is. I'm just gonna leave it as is. You sound like I'm gonna have, unless I have people popping in and talking, and that's a different story, then I would do it. I just see it and ban them, that's it. Just I thought I'd be able to do it on OBS. But it doesn't do it on OBS, actually I have to go on Twitch. Yeah, that's the problem there, isn't it? Like, Final Fantasy, it's a big fucking massive slog to go for everything, because you have to do the main story quest. But I've done it now. This would be probably going for, this would be my 3rd proper run through. I stopped at one point on another character at Heaven's Sword. but I don't mind it. I enjoy it. But WoW, I would not enjoy it. Period. That's how bad that is. But I'm not like everybody else, though. Other people might enjoy it. Going WoW, going for the thing. But I'm not one of those people. Fucking hate it. I like seeing my mullet like slowly flapping in the wind. Yeah, if you ever decided to pick up my fancy, just let me know. Don't know if it would just be only Final Fantasy I play. I did have tons of games I wanted to stream, like first time playing stream. Just some games I left on the burner. Basically, I just it's one of those games that I will play if my internet goes out and I have nothing else to play. One of those type of games. This beauty. Fucking hell. Beautiful. I will say the funny thing is, because you're the potato, you Chocobo is tiny, but if you are the orc lady, your mount is freaking huge. You'd be like that tall. Also, the reason why I love Atlantis as well is because the Black Mage's cast time is so long. That's the only regret I have at the moment. Ugh. Oh yeah, the Moogle is almost big as me. Pocket tank and pocket healer is real in this game. Also, they've done something interesting as well with the new expansion. They actually put the icon for the Palace of the Dead. This used to not be a thing on here. You had to guess where it was if you can't remember that it was in the quarry mill. Yes, I'm back. Oh, she's gone. Dragon Lady's gone. You want to solo it? As you do. But obviously if you want something to play with, I don't mind tagging along. Even if you make a new go on a new server, I'll make a new character and join you. I'm weird like that. Especially with the road to 90 buff. Yeah, that's literally the only reason I made a new character, is just because of that buff. Oh, there's many games to play. But if you got an MMO itch, yes, play a bit of Final Fantasy, innit? Especially when you got so many goddamn mini games. But it depends what type of itch you got, innit? Like you got the Minecraft itch, got the TR itch. Like we did have the TR itch, but then life got in the way. You looked at Minecraft, that's mean because you and then you had fun with Linux, obviously, and that just drained your life away. And I returned to Moria. I've been watching some of you play it. It's okay. Highest starter. That do. Oh, instant cast fireball. Nice. Well, the problem is now we got no. Oh, well, No Man's Sky. That's a love-hate relationship with that shit, to be honest. The main premise of the game is way too repetitive that it gets stale fucking fast. That's what that game. That's what that problem that game has. But the problem is the repetitiveness gets too stale too quickly. Like within the first hour of the game, you will understand everything about the game and the premise of it, and then you realize that's it. Like the premise is you want to get fuel constantly. So this is No Man's Sky, okay? You're on the planet. You try to fix your first ship. You fix your first ship. Get enough fuel to get off the planet. Then you use that fuel to warp to the next sector. Okay. You go to the next sector. You meet the people there, and then you go to the next sector. And after that next sector, you probably run out of fuel. So then you need to see what planets are in the area. You go on that planet. You find the material to make enough fuel to top it on your ship, and then you go to the next sector, and then refuel. Next sector, refuel. That's the cycle. And I'm not even joking. That is No Man's Sky in a nutshell. The only difference in between is when you're on planets, you find parts of the words for the languages, so you can see what the alien NPCs are saying. You do have a hub that you can go to, which can give you different experiences, and that's it. Like, there is base building and stuff like that. You just need materials to make it. But you can see it when I say when the game play gets repetitive quickly, is because That is the concept. The whole point is you're supposed to get in, you're supposed to get to the center of the to the other galaxy. That was the whole point. You can see how it can get still really quickly. Especially when I first played it, it's because all planets and creatures felt the same. Obviously now with all the updates, planets are different now. But it still won't make it that insanely awesome. Does that multiplayer? Yeah. It's one of those weird things. Like I've got it updated. Yeah, the game when it's like when the gameplay loop is that repetitive, you could see where it that can get boring fucking quick. You can only also you can only scan so many creatures that has 3 assholes so many times before it gets boring. And because it's like copy passes and stuff with certain things, so you come across the same looking. Well, because the animals have random generators on them, a lot of them seem quite samey. You come across the same giraffe that has 3 asses multiple times and stuff like that, because they can only like random regen so many times before they look the same. But I haven't played it in a good while, and they've had a fuck ton of updates. So there's probably a lot of mechanics in the game which I don't know about, which are probably very fun. But the base game itself, without looking at any other like mechanics, is shit. Any other mechanics which they've added probably sounds fucking fantastic. Like you do have like Leviathans, if I recall, they added at one point. So these are non-killable big massive creatures. So like think of like probably like space whales, big massive sand dune worms and stuff like that. I don't know why, but I can only stand Vimta like doing it like 1 to 2 like runs, and then I don't want to play anymore. It's like that's enough for me. That's I always found with Blackrock and Vermintide. I can only do like one session of it, and then I'm beat. It'd be the same with Helldivers as well. I can only do like 3 runs there, and then I don't want to play any more of it. A dancy lady. Bunny lady. Yeah, it's a dancy lady. Dancy bunny. But yeah, like Other games that I thought of playing is the Dot Hack series, the Digimon series, be interesting, and the Ni no Kuni series. So I bought those, and at one point I will play them. Those are the games I wanted to stream. Also Hat in Time. I actually want to finish it, so I probably will play Hat in Time again. Those are the games that I theoretically put in my mind to play. And because of the restream, it will get saved to YouTube. With Twitch, you can only save highlights like 100 hours maximum, so I really can't save my stream. If I forget about it, it'd be lost after like 30 days. Or 90, because I do have Prime, so. I want High Potion. But yeah, Hat in Time's a fun game. Fun game. Spyro, that's a fun game. I enjoyed that. Hey, Crash, great game. I wanted to rip my dick off though when I was playing Crash 1, but yeah. Ugh, doing those fucking time trials, good god, Crash 1, ugh. What the fuck is green hell? Don't like the sound of it, what the hell is green hell? I know of them. Never interested in playing them. I always find the survival crafting games hit or miss these days. Especially if they all play the fucking same. Like the only reason I'm interested in the RuneScape one is mainly because RuneScape, they can take all the fun stuff from RuneScape and put it in there. That game just need to cook a bit more, and it would be probably a very good game. Just at the moment, it doesn't have any content in the game. That's it. And then it just came in early access. Can't do wrong with that. Sadly, it's basically the same as every other game until they add a lot more stuff into it, which on the map is a lot of stuff. I'll play the game when it actually has content in it, not when it just came out. Like, even though we played Valheim when it was early access, but it still had a lot of stuff in it. Like, you could kill all the bosses, for Christ's sake. Like, that's when we played it. Yeah, it needs a good cook for a good while. At least until, like, when it adds all classes, least then outplay it, but not when it hasn't got like the mage classes still not in there and stuff like that. I need to find... What am I looking for? And the... Oh. This. Talking in maybe I actually do occasionally read the quests. Even though I'm on autopilot, if I don't understand what the fuck I'm doing, I do read them. Funny enough, like Valheim, even with some updates they haven't really added anything. That is the big, massive problem. Not much. Like, I know they added cave systems. I know they added like one boss in like the bog area and all that, but nothing substantial has been added. Like proper, like substantial. Like going towards north end, like that, like sundering zone, like lava everywhere. Nothing, still nothing in there. Obviously, we got the added that mist place in, but that was it. Literally nothing else has been added to it that I can recall anyway. Like, they need to actually add decent content into it for me to go back to it. Because to me, we've done. Like, we killed like the end boss. Well, we didn't kill him, but we almost killed the end boss. That was it. We literally did almost everything in the game. And we had fun. Good memories. Where am I going? Oh, I was thinking of going back because we know quite a bit of it now, don't we? Like, even if we haven't played a good while, it's trickle back. Like, I know the progression. I can still remember it. Like, get enough gear so you can kill the stupid stag. Then you go into the dark forest to farm that shit. Then you kill the tree. Then you go to the swamp, get everything there. Then you go to the mountains and farm all the wolves up there. And then you kill the stupid dragon. And then you go into the plains. Then you kill the gobblers there and get killed by all the death bees. And then you kill the skull. That's literally the progression. Like, I can still remember that. Like, of course, like, obviously you eventually make boats and stuff again and travel around everywhere. But you don't go out your way to travel the whole map. At one point, you well, I would never do a no death challenge. I've never been interested in any hardcore runs in my life. Like solo, like almost Iron Man challenge. Good God. I haven't played it in ages, but it's still alive. Say a lot, shouldn't I? The sad thing is I haven't had a WoW itch. That was the only reason I think, because I actually wanted to play WoW. I don't want to play fucking retail. That's for sure. It's only because because they did the seasonal journey, didn't they? And I never played that, but it was interesting sounding. And they have been slowly progressing with the season journey. Like, it's still a thing. And obviously playing it, I'm always gonna go straight to playing a warlock. I'm just always going to like go towards that straight away. When you play, well, when you've been playing it for the last like almost goddamn 15 years, you're always gonna go with what you like. For me, it would be Warlock, Rogue, and Priest. Because those are the two classes I play the most in WoW. Also a Death Knight, but not as much as those three classes. Yeah, it's like obviously the Warlock I play the most because it's the main character. Even though I don't play it all the time, I always count it as my main character even if I don't play it. I always count it as my main character. Priest is because that was my main PvP character. So in Wrath and Cataclysm, that was my main PvP character I was playing constantly. Rogue was only a character I played a lot was because of Wrath. Because they brought out a new realm during Wrath, because of all the hype, because they had to open a new realm for people to go on. I made that character. I made a rogue character, just playing. That's wanted to play a different class, and I played that, and actually mained it at the time, because I was actually raiding Naxxramas and Ulduar at the time when it was current content. Shocking as that might sound, I actually did raid at one point. So I was actually, because one of the things that I was competing with another person is, me and him were trying, we're fighting over who's going to get the fist weapon in Ulduar in 25 man, because it was the best in slot of the main hand, and fist weapons were the best at the time. Yeah, it's funny hearing that I actually did raiding at one point, isn't it? compared to these days, which I don't even do anything. Because obviously you knew me to PvP a lot, but you didn't hear me raiding a lot. That is the funny thing. But I mainly stopped raiding in Wrath. After that, I stopped altogether. I mainly did PvP. I did like rated backgrounds, but then I stopped altogether doing everything at that point. I did LFR once or twice, and then I stopped that because I don't count LFR's raiding period. I find that garbage. Mythilia, so I need to go back to the sense. But yeah, it's like one of those things is like, if I wanted to like, you knew I only wanted to do normal and I didn't want to go above that. When I actually wanted to actually consider doing raiding, is when I wanted to do the most casual difficulty possible, so people couldn't fuck it up. Like heroic wasn't that like a top tier insane, but people were fucking up normal. Period. So I just and guilds were not doing only normal. They wanted to do either heroic or mythic, which I had no interest in doing. I just wanted to get not the best gear, but at least high-end gear on my character to progress and have fun. But people weren't doing it. That's the thing, innit? If people weren't doing it, and not a lot of people are interested, I'm not going to get into the guild. Because all the people were basically hardcore, basically. And I didn't want to be a sweaty player getting top of the curve and stuff like that. Wasn't interested. I was interested in doing the fights and learning the mechanics, but I wasn't interested in being a sweaty bastard and doing it. As you've done the top tier hardcore crap, you know how sweaty and irritating people can be in that. Which is true though, I know. I prefer to have a nice relaxing run, which somebody might fuck up a mechanic here and then wipe, but then we go back in and kill the boss. And occasionally we get upgrades and people are laughing and having fun. People are not having fun when they do mythic raiding. Like, fuck are they? So all it takes is one person to fuck up one mechanic to wipe the raid. People are not happy doing that. They're happy when they kill the boss and they celebrate, and then they have that boss on farm, and they can show their prestige and all that for doing it. Top tier, yeah. But it comes to the point where people just don't give a shit. Like, the last time I watched a mythic stream of first kill was, I think it was Mr. Pandoria, and that was the Throne of Thunder, and I think I might have watched Siege of Orgrimmar first kill. That's it. I stopped watching it after that. I had no interest or fun in watching it after that. No interest. Fun enough, it's the reason why some people went back to Classic. One difficulty, don't need to do more than that. As long as people don't stand in the fire, and they dodge out of it, and they do the DPS rotation, at least the basic rotation, that's fine. You need a slight brain for like Burning Crusade, but then it's not that much. Because the bosses only have like 4 mechanics compared to some HC fights or mythic fights that has 10 or 12. Something new, by the way, on this, they actually have the emote on the quest now. That didn't used to be a thing. But yeah, I don't have the level of skill for Mythic Raiding or HC Raiding. That's the reason why I'm not interested in it. I don't have the skill level for it, and I know where my skill is, so I know where my ceiling is. I don't go past that. I have no interest in learning to go past it. That's my wall, and I don't intend to run through it. So I don't intend on making it into a 9 to 5. It's like at one point I was interested in just only doing PvP, but then it's trying to find a good person to do it with that has the same skill point as you. that they're not deluded by thinking they can get top rated player. Like, I was never expected to like get like, you know, fucking gladiator or anything like that. But I always wanted to get close enough to at least to almost get the mount. That's one of the all the goals in it. Tried to get a glad mount. Or even a special glad gear. Because they were completely different glad gear. But mainly, glad mount. Especially when some of the glad mounts were awesome looking. Like now, the best example would be Wrath ones. It used to be as well, if you get the glad mount, it gave you 310 speed. Only special unique mounts had fast speed mount, had the fastest speed. There. Well, that's the thing as a casual. Like, the thing about it compared to PvE is, compared to, you have to remember all boss fight mechanics. You have to understand all class mechanics. That's the difference. You have to understand what every class does and what its counter is. I was able to understand and do it at the time, not anymore, obviously. And it's not like you have to understand every single class mechanic. You just have to understand the top ones. It's like if somebody's versing a shaman for the first time back in the day, and they didn't understand what the totem mechanics, they would be in the very bad. It would be in the very bad time for them, because if they didn't understand, they have to knock some of those totems out, because if the shaman still had a mana totem up, he's gonna have affinity mana and stuff like that. Like, if they don't knock over the Wind Fury totem, then you're gonna have them, if they're melee, they're gonna be attacking twice or 3 times, depending on how many they proc at once. So yeah, at one point doing PvP, it did force me to learn all the basic class mechanics. It's like I had to understand that a warrior, when they are enraged, they cannot be feared. At the time, that was a thing. Because one of the things is, when they were enraged, they would do the Death Spin Talon. I can't remember what the fuck it's called now. And because you couldn't fear them, and if they hamstringed you and you couldn't get out of it, and they did that blade spin thing, it would blade storm. It will one shot you. It's like one of those stupid things, isn't it? Yeah, it's just one of those things you just always have to figure out how to. Yeah, good times. Good times. I was a priest, so I was one of those small priests that actually expecting to reflect and stuff. So I was doing passive damage to all warriors that attacked me, which was fun back in the day. It's quite funny that I was playing Mistweaving as a disciplined priest before monks were a thing yet. Many moons ago. Oh, there it is. But yeah, that magic's now going to come back. But yeah, I don't know if this game will have this little bit of magic. Considering I keep going back to it, I'm always happy to go back to it. It says a lot about it, at least, doesn't it? It's like I haven't tried a proper raid in this game, but obviously I've tried LFR raiding. Fights were interesting and fun. All I can say. But I do know that top tier in this game is sweaty as fuck. Like 10-minute fucking, like 10-15-minute battles fights, and like hardest difficulty, pure sweaty. That I do know. Oh, I got a dungeon coming up. I got the Haunted Mansion. Yep, the itch is no longer there. Has to be a peculiar itch. It's like, I might have an itch to do classic WoW, but that'll be it. Not retail WoW. Like, if a new expansion comes out for WoW, Josh, do you see yourself leveling a character? Not doing any dungeon, not doing any raiding, just to level it, to experience it. Like, I probably go along the ride to buy it and probably might experience it, but that'll be it. Like what I've done for the last like fucking 6 expansions. All I've done is max out the character, just experience it to it, and then I dropped it. Like if you do with a normal like 60 quid game. Like fuck me, half the time I didn't even complete the fucking story. Like Dragonflight, it took me like over a year or two just to complete the main fucking story to unlock world quests. Like Jesus. I think that would kill me. Oh, please tell me I didn't fuck that up. No, I did not. Thank fuck. this game, when I when I complete, I can't remember what it's called, Castian or Unlock Flying for the vanilla zones. In the expansions, you have to do, I would say, more than half of the main story quest, because you find they're called like ether drafts. You collect all of them, and then you can fly in the expansions. That's all you have to do, and you do get flying before you finish the game. It's like, say, 70% of the game, because you have to unlock the whole zones in all of them to unlock flying in that zone. So some part of the zone you might not be able to get to actually fly in it. So you unlock flying per zone, not the whole expansion. That's how that works. So it only does that for the vanilla game, which unlocks the whole map. But in expansions, you will unlock the zone flying when you're progressing through the main story. Because some part of the map might be blocked off until you progress more in the story to unlock part of the map. So you do get a lot of map blocking. That I do remember. So you get given a compass, and it would tell you vaguely how near the next ether thing is, and you just go vaguely in that direction, or you just open Google and find out where they are, and just go to them. Also, you got those. Then you also have side quests, which also unlocks this. You have to do two things: you find them, and then you do part of the side quest. That's the reason why I said it's blocked by the main story quest. Because only some of them gets unlocked when you progress through it. And it does that for the whole expansions. But doing fates, which is the blue things, in the expansions, in the base game, if you do hunts, you get currency to actually increase the movement speed. In the expansions, you do fates in some of the zones, and you get like specific currency for that zone, and you can buy like mount increase as well. Yeah. But you didn't know about that, did you? Like if I go on to Trambia and look at speed, you could just see here that it actually does have stars. So these first tier stars, I will unlock those just doing the main scenario quest. The second one is using this special currency to increase your mount movement speed, which for the base game is actually just doing hunts. Some mechanics in this game, I don't know a lot of them, but some of them I pick up over time. And I sadly remember them. That's one particular one. Just looking up her skirt. What a perv. Good God. Secret of the White Lily. Where's this taking me? Ah, Cordania. I don't know if I got a delay on the stream. I might have actually, probably 30 seconds. I never paid attention to it until now. Sight to behold. What is this for? Oh my god. It's a ninja doggo. Ah, so cute. So cute. Hot bunny. Okay, where am I going? Unskilled. Oh. How's your video editing going? There we go, unlock the Haunted Castle. Why are you wearing your headset for? Like, why? Well, it's your fault to torture yourself without your headset on. Like, I have my headset slightly on. I got it off one ear, and it's slightly dangling on my left ear, basically. Yeah, like I thought you just had me on speaker and then just occasionally you just type in any random comment. Didn't know you actually had your headset on. And Christ, it's only 2.5 hours. Not that long, goddamn long. When I had you stream and I just had it for my speakers. I only have my headset on only if I'm speaking. That's it. I never have my headset on at any other time. That, in my opinion, is fucking weird. Look, it's you're still a sister. Or was it mother? I can't remember. I can never remember. Oh yeah, yep, serious. I can't remember if it's mother or sister. Because when Yestola goes missing in the ether, to get it out of the ether, there had to be like a bond between to actually find her. So we found her mother or sister. Can't remember which one it is. To actually find her, and she's also the summoner class trainer. So any quest to do with summoner, she's your girl. It's smash question mark smash. Yeah, you would only find that out in Heavensward. Like who she is. You only find it out then. That's when we do the teleportation thing. And it fucks up. Because like Fankred gets shot across the moon. It turns up naked. It's fucking hilarious. And she gets stuck in the ether. Okay, oh yeah, if she does it, she tries to do it at the end of the base game. She tries to teleport, but fails in doing so. I sure remember now. Yeah, that's exactly how that worked. She brought the cave down on the enemy's head. Yeah, I can slightly remember stuff. There. Oh, I'm going AFK for a sec. Getting back. Oh. Oh, good God.